What's going on, everybody? My name is CD, and today we're going to be talking about a new Warzone created class, a new loadout. It's really kind of combining some of the other things, some of the other weapons that I've enjoyed in the past into kind of the new meta right now in Warzone. So right here is the entire class. So you guys know I enjoy the Grau instead of the M4. I know there's been kind of a constant battle between Grau versus M4 for the best Warzone assault rifle. In my opinion, it's still the Grau, and then as a secondary here, we do have Overkill, so I have the MP7 as kind of that close range weapon for that secondary, because the Grau, you're probably going to lose some gunfights too close up in a building or something like that. So let's go through it here on the Grau. So I am using the Shadow Sight, which is the only variant that I have. I know that the sight is a little different between the original and the Shadow Sight, and I'm actually thinking of testing out the original, so don't follow that exactly. I would say test out the Iron Sight on a few of the variants you have, see which one you enjoy the most, as I think that's really the only difference. So for the attachments here, we have the Monolith Expressor, the Tempest Archangel Barrel, TAC Laser, 60 round mag, and then the Commando foregrip. This, in my opinion, is the best Grau setup. There are some other attachments for other weapons that I kind of go back and forth on. For the Grau, this has kind of been the staple. This is what I've played with since I've been mainly playing with the Grau. So this one I'm pretty confident in. No recoil, it's a great mid to long range weapon. That's really it. Now for the MP7, so I do have the Piercer blueprint here that I'm using, and again, I think it's just iron sights. That's the only difference. If you have a favorite iron sight on another one of these, go for it, or else the original is fine. It's just like a rectangle, and you just shoot at the top of the rectangle. It's not really a huge deal. And then for the attachments here, so this is something that I have been messing around a little bit with, but I think I have found something that I do enjoy. So we have the Monolith Expressor, the FSS Recon Barrel, the Merc foregrip, 60 round mag, and then under here, the no stock. Now, if you guys have checked out my previous best loadout for the MP7 video, I did not have no stock on there, and instead I had the TAC Laser, which was very, very good, and it had like no recoil. We need this to be a little bit better as like a close range SMG, right? We don't want the all around weapon, I guess, so much, which is taking off that no stock, putting on that TAC Laser makes it a better, I would say, all around weapon. But here we're kind of using that Grau as the all around weapon, and the MP7 really just for those close range fights. Next in the class, the perks, something I've switched up a little bit with. So I used to always run cold-blooded no matter what. It doesn't seem like as many people are thermal sniping, so I actually went to EOD just because you see a lot more C4s, RPGs, grenades, whatever that may be, and this really might help you stay alive. Obviously Overkill, and then we have Amped on here, which helps just obviously switch weapons. And then my kind of staple Warzone lethal tactical, we have the C4 and the heartbeat sensor. In my opinion, those are the best. I know a lot of people were saying that like you could be running a stun or a flash to really help for those gunfights, and that's true. And if too many people, I guess, start running Ghost pretty consistently, the heartbeat sensor may not be useful, but right now it comes in handy quite a bit. So that is the main loadout that I've been running, and then if we do during a game get a second loadout drop that actually happens to drop, I'll pick one of these Ghost classes. So it's really, for example, this one. So it's the same Grau, but my perks are a little bit different. So cold-blooded, Ghost, and Amped. And then I can pick up that MP7 that I dropped and still have the Grau MP7, but just have Ghost for the end game to make sure that we're not getting killed by UAVs. So that is really it. If you guys have any questions about the build, put them in the comments down below. This is really a class that I want to play with more, as I feel like it is probably the best, the meta setup right now. Obviously, if you enjoy, like, let's say the M4 over the Grau, you can switch that out pretty easily. I would say the MP7 over the MP5 right now, in my opinion, on this class or on a very similar class. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Click that like button if you guys have enjoyed, if helped you out. So if you guys have not already, for more Warzone Call of Duty content, as always, and I'll see you guys later.